Hi there, you're in the lab with your mate JJ. Today is Electronics Project Day. My silly job title today is Circuit Breaker. Today I'm the Circuit Breaker. And the electronic project that we were going to be doing was actually a mini project. Silicon Chip and JCar mini project number 3. I'm way overdue on that project. And I did pick it up today and had a look at it on the bench, but I seem to be missing still a few things. I needed some connectors for the fans that are being used, and I needed to get some 12-volt fans. It seems I've got an abundance of 5-volt fans and 24-volt fans, but no 12-volt fans. So I've ordered some. So I'll pick that up next weekend. And instead today we'll do something else. I was thinking that we'd raid the kit box and find a kit to do. But I decided instead that I could really use some extra DC power cabling on the lab. I've found myself needing that a little bit lately, and I know I'll need it in the future. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make 6 cables, and it'll be all 6 will be DC barrel female, so they can accept power in, and 3 of them will be JST PH connectors on the other end, and 3 of them will be jumpers on the other end. You know, and while I'm at it, I might make some with female jumpers on the other end. So anyway, we'll be making a whole bunch of cables. That's what we'll be doing today. So let's get on with it. All right, here we are on the bench. Now, we're going to be making heaps of cables today. I'm just going to get it all done. So I'll time lapse it for you when I'm doing the boring bits. First of all, let's turn on the old soldering iron. We're going to want that on. And let's put some water in our soldering iron sponge. That would be a good idea. Whoop. All right, so we're going to be doing these guys into JST connectors, and we're going to be doing these guys into JST connectors, and we're going to be doing these guys into DuPont male and DuPont female. I don't know if we're going to be doing that for these, are we? I don't know. But I'm going to make the ones that I'm more likely to need first. So let's do that. So we're going to take 3 of these and 3 of these, and just stick them all together. It's they're conveniently color coded, so that will be difficult to get wrong. I've got the shrink wrap, the heat shrink up the back here. I always say the wrong thing. So we've got these and we've got these, and we're just going to stick them together. And we're going to be putting an overall heat shrink on as well. And the color that we'll use for these, I think, will be blue. Let's use blue. So I'm just going to need some snips. Here's some snips. So just something, I don't know, about that long. All right, so there's our blue. And we'll put that on now so we don't forget. I hope 4mm is big enough. I think it is. It'll go over. Just barely though. Hopefully that works out. It might be a problem. Let's just do one first and then we'll know. All right. Now we're going to need the old insulation remover. All right. Now let's put on our red and our black. There's red. It doesn't really matter what color this is because it's all going to be covered over with the blue one at the end. But yeah. All right, well, I think it's time for time lapse. Let's make this first one and then we'll report in when that's done. Right, so that's the first one done. Now we're going to do two more just like it. I don't know if I like leaving that little bit hanging out the bottom there. I don't think I'll do that again. Next time I think I'll just go over the whole thing. So yeah, let's do two more of these. All right, so we've got three of these done. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. How are we going to test them? Let's make something to test them with. We'll have this into banana float. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And I've got these. These are offcuts, alligator clips, which are going to be perfect for our application. So we only need one of these. All right, what we're going to do is put the alligator clips onto this, and then we'll have something that we can use to feed into the multimeter. And what color will we make this? I'm not sure. How about white? White will do. So let's get a piece about that long and put those through there. Now, oh gee, it's not a lot of, yeah. I might as well do this in fast forward mode. I'm going to make this and I'll be back in a sec. All right, well, this one is done, but I'm not going to put this white bit on here. I've decided I'm just going to leave that off because then if it's on, the alligator clips can only go that far apart. But if we don't use it, then the clips can go a lot further apart. So I'm just going to cut it off. We don't need it. All right. So this is what we need to test these, along with just some boring old probes. So let's put him in voltage mode. And we're going to feed some voltage out. I'll just turn the old power supply on. Now this is power out of the power supply, so we'll just plug him in there. And then we're going to run the, oh no, this is a decoy. Just 1 second, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Now I've got these banana cables. They're going to come out of the power supply, and then we're going to run it to here, and then we're going to run that into our new cable that we want to test, and then that's going to come out here, and then we made the female version of that so that we can plug him on like that. That should work. There we go. And it's going to come out on some jumpers, and we just need some probes. So this one, and this one. All right, so we've got him in voltage mode, which is what we want. And we're going to put the positive on this side and the negative on this side. And then we're going to send in 3 volts. On we go. And there it is, working like a charm. So let's turn it off. And let's test our other 2 cables. So that one's good. We'll put him in the good bin. And then this is the next one. There we go. Power on, up to 3 volts. Perfect. And we'll just do one more. Send him in there. Wonderful. And you. All right, and power on, up to 3 volts. Perfect. I was expecting them all to work, and they do. All right. So that's 3 JST connectors and 1 JST female to alligator clips. Handy. So the next most important thing to do is the JST to jumpers. So let's find some jumpers. Now we're going to want red and black. And then we're going to want another red and black. So there's another black and there's another red. All right. So let's chop all these evenly together. It's pretty even to me. Do you think it matters too much? Probably not much. There we go. All right, so we're going to do 2 female and 2 male. Oh no, it's just 1, isn't it? No, it's 2. It's 2. Got it. I confused myself. All right, so we're going to need 4 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to need 1 more. So I'm going to take all of this, those 4, and these 4 sets, and I'm just going to make another set of 4 cables. So let's do that together quickly. Man, I'm a goose. I did the wrong thing. I I wasn't meant to connect these to these. I was meant to connect these to, where are they? These. I was supposed to have that on the other end of these. Dear me. What am I going to do? Well, I guess I might as well just finish making this particular type of cable. Why not? I don't know. I'll just throw this in the in the spare parts. I'll just finish this. All right. Well, I'm not sure if I'll ever have any call for a cable like this, but I'll put him in the drawer for now. All right. So what we're actually going to do is these, and because we've done, what are we going to do? I guess we'll just have just one female because we've burnt our females on the other one. So just one female, two male. Yeah, right. I want more. I'm gonna do a whole extra. I'm gonna do 3 female. So let me go and find the right cables. All right, this is my DuPont female. So we're just gonna want 1 red and 1 black. And if we cut that in half, we'll have enough for 2. So that's what we'll do. All right, so I'm going to be taking this and these and 3 of these and making 3 DC barrel to female DuPont. So let's do that. All right, well, that's 1 down. Now we've got 2 more to go, so I'll do those. All right, so that's 3 DC power to DuPont female. So those are good to have done. Now we're going to do 2 lots of DC barrel to male DuPont. So let's do that now. What do we want? All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. I've got the 2 DC barrels we're going to need. I've got the other ends of things. We don't need those yet. We need these. So we're going to be putting these together. This is our DuPont male. We're going to make it green. So it was white for DuPont female. It's going to be green for DuPont male. And it was blue and yellow used for the JST side of things. All right. So we've chopped them off. That's all well and good. So let's just do this. All right, I'm back into fast forward mode. Let's make these cables. All right. So we got 2 DuPont male. So we can test those. How are we going to do that? I guess we'll just do it with the probes. So here's our multimeter. We put him in volt mode. And we've got probes, and probes will do. So let's turn on our voltage, and we've got negative here and positive here. That's working. All right. And we'll check the other one as well. Put him on there. We want to be careful we don't short out our leads. So he's on, he's live. Let's put that there. Now we want to see 3 volts again. 3. Yep, ripper. All right, so those new cables are working. What are we going to do next? We've done, let's just take stock. We've got that. And where was the other one? Here it is. All right. So that's DC barrel to DuPont male. And then we've got the white ones, which are the DuPont female. So we've got 3 of those. We've got this silly thing which I accidentally made. I don't know if I'll ever have any need for a cable like that. Now these JST ones got made previously, so these are ones that I'd done some other time. They're yellow by the looks of it. That's just DC barrel into JST. And I'm going to do the same again for 3 more of them. So those are DC barrel into JST PH. Then what have we got here? This we made this for testing. It's not going to be a problem to keep that. And this, what have we got here? Okay, well that's just standard DC out, which is good to have. What's this? Oh, this is the same. Okay, so we've got 2 of them. 2 of them are yellow for JST and blue for JST as well. If I had my time again, I would have used yellow on these and kept blue spare. So we've used green and white and blue and yellow, which means we're all out of colors. What was I going to do for the clips here? All right, give me a sec, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Now what we're going to do next is, got a bit of solder left over here. We're going to connect these and these. So we're going to do 2 DC barrel male to 9-volt clip so I can send power in, and same with these. So we need 5 clips. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 clips. I might just file these. Hang on, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. And I got this box. This box will be for keeping 9-volt clips in. I'll just put this away quickly. All right, that's done. This is my 9-volt clip drawer. So we can put those away later on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect 3 of those to 3 of these, and then we're going to connect 2 of those to 2 of these. Easy peasy. So I'm going to do the whole lot in time lapse, and we'll come back at the end to show them all working. Actually, before we get started on this, I decided to put some of this 6mm blue heat shrink over the top of this yellow, so that will be consistent. Then all of the blues will be JST, so I can remember that blue is DC JST, which is what I'll usually be using. I just thought I'd fix that up quickly. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'll just do the heat shrink quickly. All right, so now all of the blue ones are JST PH on that end and DC on that end. Blue is what I'll usually be using, so that's good to know. And I guess the convention then is yellow is for anything that goes into power, which means that I'll be using yellow here as well. That would be pretty consistent with that. All right, good. So let's make these 5 cables together quickly now. All right, so that's 2 9-volt clip into DC power in. So that's good. Now we're going to do the same again, except for JST connectors. So that's going to be these. So let's do that together quickly. All right. Is that everything we wanted to do today? Might be. Might be. So we've got battery to JST, and we've got DC barrel to DuPont female, and then we've got DC barrel to DuPont male, and we've got DC barrel to JST, and we've got 2 lots that were previously made and 3 lots that we made today. Wonderful. Now we've got some silly things. This is a silly thing. It was a mistake. So anyway, I think that concludes today's work. I'll throw over the farewell cam. We'll wrap up. Actually, I've just got a little bit more I want to do. I want to make some more of these switches, and they're basically female on one side and male on the other side. So I can insert a switch into any of the power supplies. So let's make these together quickly. All right. So I got 2 switches made. I'll test them and then I'll wrap up. So I think I might leave it there. I got these done. We did our cabling earlier. So that's the end of the video. And that's a wrap. So yeah, we got some stuff done, didn't we? We got a whole lot of good stuff. We got these 2 switches. We made them at the end there. So that's for inserting switch into the circuit. Usually the power supplies have a switch, so I don't need this. But when I'm using my Tenma power supply, which runs in over here, there's no power switch on it on the bench. I have to switch it on and off over there. So if I have this, I can put a switch on the bench. Same with the extra power that runs in on this side of things as well. So these switches are in fact useful. We've got 2 lots of banana plug to DC barrel male. So this is for sending power into a circuit and connecting to the power supplies. We wouldn't ordinarily need more than 2 of these, one for the top, one for the bottom. Then we've got these which are green. It's hard to see for me what's green and what's blue. Oh, yeah. I can't tell the difference between green and blue when I've got my yellow glasses on. So there's 3 DC barrel female into DuPont male. Very handy. And then we've got a whole heap of these blue ones. There's 5 of them. 2 of them were from previous efforts. So I had 2 when I started today, which were these 2, but I put the blue on them. Didn't used to be blue on there, but now they're all blue. So if I see blue, I know that it's DC female into JST PH. This is the standard like breadboard attachment that I'll be using if I want to put power into a breadboard. The white ones are DuPont female, so DC barrel female into DuPont female. So that's for connecting to jumpers on boards. And then I made a bunch of these. Oh, okay. So I didn't realize, but I had 3 of those. That's good. So I've got 3 lots of DC barrel into DuPont female, and then all the rest of them are connectors for 9-volt battery clips. So a whole bunch of 9-volt clips into DC male and JST PH. So if I want to, I can power my circuits off batteries, which is something that I might want to do for various reasons, not least that battery's a bit safer. It can't deliver massive amounts of power, so if I make a mistake, it's not as explosive. Anyway, I think that's everything. So we'll leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and please remember to click like and subscribe.